The final act of the 2023 season is at hand. What a spectacle in Las Vegas. We're off in Super Bowl 58. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
They start the drive with Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. They run again on first down. Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And he gets it down to the 32. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. Love now. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. It's caught on the right side at Smith. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Love. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. They're going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Hits his target. That's Charlie Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl. A nice moment, and also a first down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide from Mixon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas. after this. 0-0 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon as running back. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler. Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And now the rookie's free. Down inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Burrow on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And Burrow going to throw again. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete. On second down, here's Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Mixon again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and run for it with Janovich. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Well, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Matt Ioannidis bullying his way in and sticking him to the turf. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd down, Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end, and now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Truman.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they're going to start shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Dodges him at the 50. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Burrow will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Third quarter, Super Bowl 58. Here's a 2nd and 10 now. Now Love. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Justin Jefferson, 43 yards. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Boyd. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Chase. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. Final minute now of the third quarter. First down, here's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Cook again. And he'll get about 3 out of that, up to the 39-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Down to about the 45.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And the Bengals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Powerful running. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Burrow. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving. With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he has a Packer 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 2nd down, Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On the option, Love will hang on to it. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.